Hello, all of you Canvas users out there. I wanted to go ahead and show you some of the updates that have happened with Canvas and also communicate some of the adjustments and tweaks that I've had to make in order to make sure that y'all are still getting most of the functionality that you need out of it. So let's go ahead and jump right in. So you can see your page editor no longer looks the same. We used to have that bar over here on the right side. Just know that even though it looks different, everything is now located up here. And it feels weird, but it's more familiar. This is what it looks like in Microsoft Word, Google Slides, Google Docs. Your typical toolbars are always at the top, not so much on the right. So this is more similar to things that you're used to seeing. So let's just go ahead and go over some of the things that have moved just to make sure you understand how to use them. So the first thing that's usually missed that you're looking for on that right side is adding documents. So let's say that we needed to add a document. And usually you would select it and you'd click the little file thing over here, or the document thing. It's now sitting here in the toolbar. In that little drop down, you can either upload one or you can use one that you've already uploaded. We're going to go ahead and go through the upload process so you can see that. You get the little rocket ship. This is a new user interface. And then we're going to go ahead and pick a file. Okay, so I've selected my file and no current preview for it. And then we're going to go ahead and click submit. So you can see you still get that little yellow highlight that tells you it has been attached now, and it has that document that is now there is linked. You have link options where you can go ahead and click on, and you can do that inline preview or automatically open it. So there's a preview of that PDF, which you can do with PDFs, which is nice because you used to have to go through the files, you have to go through the menu, but it's right there on top of that link as you just saw. So let's say we wanted to do it another way. We didn't want to do it, so we're uploading the document. So let's go ahead and type our document in here. And so then we'll go back to the document. We'll click on that. We will use a course document, the one that we've already uploaded. So you'll see here are all the things that we've already uploaded to this course. So if I want to, it's over here on the right, so that feels familiar. And we can go ahead and, select the word, and then we click on the one that we want. We get that nice yellow highlight. There's our link options again if we want to do that. Another nice little option is we can actually come over here and we can just pick one of these and just drag it over where we want it, where the cursor is. It'll go ahead and hyperlink that document for you as well. So let's go ahead and go to the next one. Let's give ourselves some space. So the other thing that people really want to do, that's the first right off their head, is pictures, images. So same thing, you have upload, use ones that you've already uploaded, or just images that have been uploaded across other courses. So we're going to go ahead and do the upload an image. Again, this is what we're used to on the right. So at the top, we can upload one from our computer. We now have integrated Unsplash, which is really cool because it used to be some other service that didn't have a whole lot of good pictures, but Unsplash has a lot of good pictures that are free to use. And it'll do, sometimes it'll even do the attributions for you automatically, which is really cool. So if we wanted to do, I'm thinking of rockets because that was the picture for uploading. So there's a cool one. We go ahead and submit that. And then our image pops in right there. And it's the exact same thing that we will go through if we're going to upload the image. So let's go ahead and do that. Upload image. Let's go ahead and pick one from our computer. There's that rocket ship that I was talking about. Okay. And then we have our attributes for our alternative text down here, where you can add what it is, or you can mark it as a decorative image. And then we'll just submit that. We'll go ahead and insert the picture just like it was on the right side of the screen, which you did before. Click on it. Move it around. Your image options are attached to the picture now, so you don't have to right click and go into the menu. And you can go ahead and change the size of those things and add the alternative text later if you would like to. So let's go ahead and go look at one more. We're not going to go through it, but just so you know it's there. When we upload the image, you also have a URL. So if you want to use the actual URL location of an image, you just paste that in and it goes in. You don't have to upload anything. So the other thing a lot of people are missing over on that right side is your course navigation. So on this page, if you want somebody to go, say, go back to module 2 or something like that, go to module 1. So we said module 1 and we wanted it to link to the beginning of that module or the beginning page of that module with that little right navigation bar where we could just click on it. And then that would make a link to that page. So I'm going to go ahead and select this. And right here we have the link tool. So I'm going to pull that, and we can do an external link. So if we wanted something to go to google.com or est12.net, we just put that in and it links, just like we're used to hyperlinking everything. But if we click on that and we go to course links, that will bring that right bar out. Yay for the right bar. And so now we can link to any of these things. If we want to link to a page in the document, if we want to link to a specific assignment, a quiz, an announcement, a discussion, a module, something in the course navigation, if we want them to go to, any of these specific pages, we can do that. So let's go ahead and just link it to a page. Let's pull that down and let's go. It says module 1. So let's go to module 1 introduction. And just as we saw before, you can drag and drop these. So if you want to just drag one of these over and pop it in, it'll link that in there for you as well. One of the really cool things about this sidebar that pops out now, it pops out. It's not always there just when you click the button, is that if you click this links button right here, you can go ahead and toggle over to your files and you can add those files as well. And so let's take a look at that sidebar because there's a drop down when you use documents too. So if we go to our course documents, remember this screen? So right here, you can actually switch and you can pull in your images from here. You can pull in your media from here. And so you can just toggle back and forth. You don't have to keep closing it and adding it if you just want to leave that open and add everything you need to. Last thing that we must go over that I've made an adjustment for so it's a little bit easier, that it exists at all now, is right here is where you'll find your Google Drive integration to pull things out of your drive and your Canvas Studio integration so you can upload your videos so you have analytics and it just has a place to store all your videos and it embeds a lot nicer. Those were not there as of 8 a.m. on February 4th because the UI changed on this page and all these buttons changed. All of those tools got turned off. We are only allowed to use 2 apps in this new toolbar. So if there's another one that you need, let me know and we'll figure out a way around it. But I figure the 2 that people use most is that Google Drive integration and Canvas Studio. And so those work exactly the same. You click your Canvas Studio button, and then you have your videos, or you can add videos. And then the same thing for Google Drive. Same thing for Google Drive. You click on that. You'll verify that you want to use your Google account, and then you'll be able to go into your Google Drive and get everything. So as always, please reach out if you have any questions and let me know if there's anything else you need information on. And I hope to catch you on the next episode and maybe a live episode of The More You Know.